What is going on, Hey Yoga Tribe? It's your boy Hey Yoga Terry. And today, I just want to talk about how my healing journey has been going, I guess. Again. Talk about science again. Science and spirituality. And once everybody comes to the realization that science is the only reality, that's when the world will become healed, in my opinion. But think about this. Why do you think there's so many crises happening in the world with nature? You don't think that Mother Nature is tired of being abused? Masculinity is supposed to be about protection, right? So why don't we protect nature? We protect businesses more than we protect nature. Think about it. There's a reason why I even stopped hanging out with a lot of people. I don't go out anymore, really. I don't do a lot of things anymore because people are so disconnected with source, with earth, that they don't even realize like they're doing self-sabotaging things. I've always been one with nature. I got disconnected for the past few years, of course, because I had to, do adult things. But when I was a kid, I used to go around catching frogs, salamanders, lizards, all that stuff. When I got older, I started touching sharks and barracudas and stuff like that. I'm not a person who's afraid of stuff, for the most part. But once you realize, when you connect with source, when you connect with Mother Nature, you start to realize things. Ow, something just bit me. But you start to realize things. Start to connect with earth again. Start to see through all the bull. And you learn that. And that's why shows like Avatar: The Last Airbender, such great shows, in my opinion, because it shows Uncle Iroh's literally talking about science in all of his riddles. That's literally what he's talking about. That's all he's talking about. Especially in the first episode, when he's teaching Zuko firebending techniques. Zuko's using his muscles. So Uncle Iroh says, power is in the breath, not in the muscle. Because if you keep using your muscles, you're going to get tired. When you use your breath, you get power and endurance. You get finesse. Uncle Iroh, after his downfall, I guess you can say, with the Fire Nation, he went on his spiritual journey in learning. And he basically learned source. He went around the different nations learning their techniques and how they do things. That's how he learned how to deflect lightning. That's why he's the Dragon of the West. That's why he's the strongest firebender, in my opinion, of all time. It's because he learned all four elements, just like the Avatar. When you learn all four elements, aka all four zodiac signs, earth, fire, air, and water, you become basically untouchable. That's how he became untouchable. He's the greatest of all time. He became one with the spirit realm, essentially. He's the only human to go to the spirit realm in that show, I believe. So it just shows you It's real, in my opinion. But the more I connect with nature, the more in peace I feel, the more relaxed I feel. I'm starting to feel like Uncle Iroh, to be honest. I've been getting in shape. I've been connecting with people. Once you start to realize masculinity and femininity is literally the same thing, the more you do for yourself, the more you know, the better off in life you are. The more untouchable you are. The more that no one can really mess with you. It's a great feeling. But I think we're in a world where people don't know what's real anymore and what's not. And I feel so at ease knowing that I know so much more than people think I know. But anyway, let's stop talking about that. Let's talk about reality for a little bit. Today, I have to go do a tasting for my uncle at the Chamber of Commerce. And I think one of the girls that work at the agency I work at, the business finance agency, works there as well, is a part of the Chamber of Commerce. Because I think she mentioned something about working there earlier this week. So when she sees me walk in, she's going to be surprised. But that's pretty much what I got going on today, guys. That's what I've been up to, really. Just connecting with Source, becoming more patient with myself and others. Trying to, at least. I know there's a big plan for me in the future. I do. It may not look pretty right now, but I know in the future, something great's gonna happen. Again, I don't like to suck at anything I do. There's a reason why I want to learn martial arts. I want to learn multiple martial arts. Because obviously, the more you know, the better off in the world you are. And when I was doing that 14-day trial, I was learning Muay Thai, kickboxing, which is basically the same thing, and I did one thing of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And when I get my life together and I go back for real, I'm going to be learning all of those, for sure. And then I'm going to learn another martial art that I'm not going to let anybody know about, because I want to keep that one to myself. Just know, it's one of the most deadliest martial arts in the world. I don't like to feel weak. I also want to learn how to protect myself with other things, if you know what I mean. But that's another episode of Hey Kateri Productions. It's your boy Hey Kateri. Remember, like, comment, subscribe on my YouTube channel. Follow, like, and comment on my social media. It's your boy Hey Kateri. It's another Hey Kateri Productions episode. And remember, be patient. Learn something new every day. Knowledge is key. Knowledge is power. Have a good one.